First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now a carry for Jacobs. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Gain of 4. Brings up
on 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Carr going to get this to Jacobs. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Getting it to him in space, pays off big time. Now ends up going for 31.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Carr gives to Richard. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Richard, the ball carrier.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. So running manager Tyrann Mathieu. And the return will stop right around the 25.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
21 yards.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag, and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Mahomes pass complete to Damian Williams. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pass the 20. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. The first carry now, this is Williams. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. His pass caught at the 4.
Mahomes pass.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
And they'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Fair catch. made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. A run on 1st down with Jacobs as he'll get this forward for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up.
He's tackled at the
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
on the pickup.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Rico Gafford, 71 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return, Williams. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
These two teams all tied after 1.
7.
Second down, Williams. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
To throw on 3rd and 1. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
1st down, Chiefs.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 48 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
For the point after.
Well, whether it's catching slants or running the ball like he did there, Tyreek Hill, a threat to take it to the house every time he touches the ball.
If you're a play caller,
14.
all you do is spend your time trying to devise ways to get him the football, because every time he touches it, he's truly a threat to end up in the end zone for a touchdown.
At the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Intended for Tyrell.
Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. It's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Oh, that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 38-yard line.
On 2nd and 15 now, Mahomes. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Intended for Tyreek Hill.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
5-yard attempt.
Got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
17.
The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal, please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. For the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
He was tackled
right off the bat. It's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st down, Kansas City.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he's got some space here. He will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Mahomes' pass intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Derek Carr.
And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
He's airing it out for Williams. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Tyrell Williams, 48 yards. And the Raiders are back within a score.
Daniel Carlson on.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Williams now on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
If you know, that's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Chiefs 24, Raiders 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Rico Gafford, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. So after the sack, Carr in Las Vegas with a 3rd and long. Now Carr. He'll let this go deep for Woods. They almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. And it's complete. Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth. A 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Chris Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Carr going to throw. He's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. Chris Jones getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 50-yard attempt. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Williams to return. And able to get this out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Incomplete to Hill. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 69 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
25-yard line.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw his Carr. Got his connection, complete to Ruggs. And now look at him go. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Henry Ruggs, 71 yards. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Chiefs 31, Raiders 21.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. On the return, Williams. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
The 27-yard line.
Mahomes dropping one to Williams here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
And a first down, Chiefs.
On first down, Mahomes completes it to Hardman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Nevin Wilson with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Brandon, these cornerbacks have their hands full all afternoon long, but they finally get a measure of revenge as he gets himself in a nice spot. He's able to get two hands on the football and pick it off.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And that is incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. Buying time to his left. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Rico Gafford, the intended target, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, this has not been going the way that he thought prior to the game. Probably figured he'd be able to throw a few more downfield, but he's having to run around for his life back there. They've already gotten to him a number of times. They'll keep coming after him in the pass rush. My advice, shorter passes. Get the ball out of your hand.
Those passes intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up on 1/4 hill. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 4-yard
The
line.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And he is out of bounds all the way up near midfield. A big play there on the option. 43 yards on the ground. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Room here to run. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the option. And even 50 yards.
1st and goal.
They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Raiders 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Well, struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
Again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Rico Gafford. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders get a score closer.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Now, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Mahomes now on 1st down. Dancing to his left. Incomplete.
Mahomes on the keeper. Thrown away and incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They'll hand it off now. Williams. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Max Crosby able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Escaping the pressure right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Number 28, John.
Bringing him to the ground defensively, Tedrick Thompson.
Tedrick Thompson on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and...
From the 36, Carr.
36-yard line.
And that is defense bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, that one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Raiders on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Carr. Reception here by Rhodes. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
For the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. That is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's third down. The Raiders on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Carr. It is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score, Chiefs 38, Raiders 35. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Williams now on the return. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It was Clelin Ferrell who was able to rush in and make that tackle. Still 15 yards to go, 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 62 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
His kick.
And it's up and good.
Makes the score, Chiefs 45, Raiders 35. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Throwing on first down is Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play that time for the Raiders, and even 50 yards. That's caught by Waller out left side. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the Chiefs' 19-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. This will be caught inside the 10. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back to throw, Carr. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Carr now on 3rd and goal. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Williams to return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
The ball carrier.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. And they run it again with Williams. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. Now Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Eluding the pressure right. And going deep. At the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 59 yards. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score, Chiefs 52, Raiders 42.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And they've got it. They've recovered it. But hang on now. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
One final try now for Carr. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Raiders,
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Las Vegas.